video. Look at this sucker. Nobody would believe this unless they saw it. Look at the size of this thing, man. Woo!
I'll tell you what, are these knives, are they tools? Who knows? I've got a few to go through. A lot of different stuff. I have everything from the new buck camping tools to Swiss Army knives here. So just want to give you guys some information on these. So why would they have these toolkits? What was the purpose for them? Well, the toolkits are pretty self-explanatory. We have things very much like these currently on the market. One that's pretty recognizable is our leatherman, right? So this is pretty recognizable for, today. We also have the Swiss Army knife, and some came with like nice sheaths. And here's like your standard Swiss Army knife. They always came with like a bottle or a corkscrew opener, bottle opener, or can opener right here. Your standard bottle opener, screwdriver, and then of course your knife. And then they always came with maybe a smaller blade, your toothpick, and your tweezers on the side. If you guys never seen that, check this out. Why are my fingers red? Oh, I have another hobby, and that is ink pens. And they tend to, hey guys, I am what I am. I don't care, and I'm enjoying my life here. And so check this out. I like this. This was a model that was actually given to me when I was in the military. It is a Gerber stainless steel. It's got a nice little knife file and very useful. So how would I compare something like this to our current tools that we have that we've all found pretty functional? And then honestly, a lot of people find things like this maybe smaller. Swiss Army knives, very popular. They have the standard little scissors. So something like this, right? All right, so it's not too weird, right? And then when these fall out of favor, people get a little specialized, so they have their fishing version. Right, so you have your fishing version that comes with like a screwdriver, so you can work on your fishing reel. Looks like a nice blade. What else do we have here? Oh, cool! It's got a that is a different style. Than the standard pin blade, which is a spear, and this is more of a clip. Maybe pierce a fish or some flesh. So the Swiss Army knife gets pretty specialized, and this is a pretty cool model actually. It has a Phillips screwdriver, which I have always found very useful. Let's see what else. Oh, it's got the awe, of course. We all like that, right? And what else do we got here? We've got our can opener, the improved version. Your standard screwdriver, which is it's nice. This is one of the most useful tools on these knives. And then this one, since it's a fishing knife, has a your fishing descaler, and you can remove hooks and stuff like that. All right, so this is not too unusual, but if I whipped this out of my pocket and started going through my set of tools, yeah, it might raise an eyebrow. So the knife blade is attached. Nice knife blade, nice and sharp. It's got some good snap to it. Let's bring this close to the microphone. Oh, it's nice. So it's got some nice snap to it. It's got a nice woody feel. So these snap into place. All right, so if you can see, it's got a little hook. It's got a little groove in there. Let's see if I can see this on camera for you guys. It goes right there, and then real easy like, pops right on in. It's in there. To release that, you bring it back over, and it releases. So it's very easy to do. So you bring it out, wham. Change them out, even a saw, wham. You get a little play in that, but not too much. Nothing that's gonna, you're gonna be using this in this fashion. This saw is actually tapered and fatter towards the end. This is a real tool to be used. This saw would actually work very well. Then you have your chisel. Check this out. It goes right on in. And you have a chisel. You can do some work. Pretty nice, huh? And you got the play, but in order to break it over, you have to bring it all the way over. Got an awl. You can tell this guy used these. Got yourself an awl, and you can really do some work with this thing. Really cool, huh? And all this would go inside this leather pouch. See? And this goes right here. There we go here. Like so. And then you just fill in your leather pouch like so. Pretty cool. I dig it. Useful tool, sure. I could see someone carrying this and using this. I like it. How cool is that? And it snaps all together. It has some writing on it. I don't know if we could make that out together. Let's see if we can get this a little closer for you. It's got some really nice leather work to it. Nice buttons. They have some stitching on it. You guys might be able to see that better than I can. And then interesting type buttons. Look at that. It's got like a grommet on there. See that? See how that's a pretty advanced button. And it works rather well. Let's see if I can see if that button actually, yeah, it does. It kind of grabs onto it. That is, I've never seen snaps like that. Really nice. Oops, sorry about that, out of camera. Pretty amazing, but this was in someone's pocket for an awful long time, and this stitching and all that has lasted that long. All right, so we've got that. We've got also another one. And I'm trying to improve my my talking ability. Because I'm placing my videos on Rumble. So Rumble has the ability of playing the voice only. So you guys can listen to me in the background, kind of like a podcast, which is kind of cool. All right, so this one dates back around the 1910, 1920s, 1930s time frame, real popular. And that's because it is a silverware set. Why would people carry a silverware set? Because back then, a meal was not guaranteed. A meal was where you could get it. And something that people really liked to have was silverware and silverware on them. And then also people would eat what their wives cooked also. So this was something that people carried. A lot of people would carry a spoon. Spoons were big also because, again, a lot of soups during the Great Depression. And, you ate where you could eat. And they didn't give away spoons. Spoons were made of metal, and metal was expensive, especially during the war. All these things were something that people really held on to and treasured and really used. You can tell whoever had this particular set really used it. This was something that someone used and carried daily, and probably used clean into his. See if I can get all that in there the way I should. Sorry if I'm off camera. I'm best at this. There we go. And yeah, nice and flat. And that's how it would go in the dude's pocket or whoever would carry that. Something that we all recognize. So this is a Light My Fire titanium. Has a little knife on it. This is a great spoon / fork, and this is something that we're familiar with, right? Something that maybe I'm familiar with, Boy Scouts. I did a little Boy Scouting when I was younger. So when I did, we had it's a Boy Scout kit, and all the Boy Scout kits always were labeled, especially it has to be an official Boy Scout item. And you got your little snaps. And then here we've got actually a knife and spoon and fork combination. And this is really actually pretty sharp. This is a Imperial stainless steel. How cool is that? Got that. And these are really, this fork is kind of sharp. Let's see if I can get that out of here. There we go. That's kind of sharp and really, I mean, you can't really bend it. This is really high quality stuff. Got a nice big spoon. Nice usable spoon. Very comfortable. So, yeah, it's made to use. I got big hands, as you can see. So it's a very usable kit. I like this. Imperial made a good kit. So we also carry other things, right? So more specialty tools. One of my favorite would be my electrician knife. So you have your electrician knife with the incredible half stop. Look at that, man. Made in Germany. Goes all the way out. Beautifully made. So this one also has a screwdriver and wire stripper. So it's meant to be used as maybe a prying tool, right? So it's got a lock on it for added safety for that. This is kind of sharp for wire stripping. See that? And then the rest is a screwdriver blade. Really nice. Germany really does it nice. They really do. They really do. All right, you guys want to see a Camillus one? Here we go. Here's Camillus. Camillus made one too. This is my personal one. It's great. Great item. Got the half stop because it's meant to be used, right? Really great knife. Fit and finish isn't quite where the Germans are, but I don't know. This steel is incredible. Gets razor sharp. Your prying tool is also very thick, made of very good American steel. So yeah, great knife. These were issued to military guys before me. This was issued to me in my first squadron. Oh, more cooking stuff. Here is a more recent. Hey, that's Buck, guys. Come on, check this out. Little Buck action. And release it. We have a screwdriver, pry bar, everything. All kinds of tools, barbecue cleaner, fork, a antibacterial case, good breathability, cleaning ability, tapered thin kitchen knife, serrated, great for like making your peanut butter sandwiches or whatnot. I like this. This is a very good tool. I don't believe this is wood. I believe it's artificial. Could be wrong. Stainless steel, does not rust, and just a really cool knife. Let's bring that closer so you guys can see. I've actually gotten quite a lot of use, and I like peanut butter sandwiches. Peanut butter and honey sandwiches, one of my favorite things in the entire planet. So this right here is really all I need. And I also like hot dogs and I like hamburgers. So when I go camping, here's my barbecue cleaner, my tester for my meat. I've got my peanut butter jelly makers. This is what I bring. This is my tool. Last but not least, we've got something a little bit interesting, a little caveat. We have a little boop boop leatherman Mercara. I think it's made in China, maybe. Nope, USA. Incredible. Made in USA. Just an incredible little knife. Made in USA. How cool is that? All right, so we have this one. What's in here, guys? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so it goes like this. More tools. So we have our tweezers, our screwdrivers, our awl. Let's do our awl. That's a pretty useful one. So this has a little slot in it. And you would think this is flimsy, but it's not. Nice and machined. See how nice that is? That goes right in like that. Oops. Like that. This goes like this. Like that. Barely any play. Actually, I can get that in there more. You can really get it in there. Ooh, yeah. No play. And there you go. You have yourself a real tool where you can do some leather work. No play. So just if I tighten it down, there we go. I haven't really used it. That center section has no wear in it. This piece has never been used, that's why. These are really cool. Oh, that one has been used more often, making it easier to snap in. There we go. How cool is that? Right, so when you're done, right? How cool. I really like that. This thing feels good too. You guys like my red finger? I feel like I voted. All right. I am pretty happy with that video. I hope you guys are, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And take care. Hasta la vista. Doggo running out.
It's a natural reaction of human beings.